Hello, viewers. Welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. And our Oracle card for today belongs to the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. The card for today is interesting. It is entitled Old Soul. You have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. Okay, for some of you who are watching this video right now, try to see if certain aspects in your life resonates with that being an old soul. If you have already gained certain wisdom, as according to the card, wisdom beyond your years, no? With your age, if you have already evolved to a certain point where you have a lot of insights already that you can share to other people. Wisdom that it's not just on this lifetime, but wisdom that suddenly just comes into your mind, especially in specific situations wherein people couldn't find answers and suddenly just the inspiration or the insight just comes to you. A certain stability also in your life. Usually old souls are already a little bit mellow. They are also able to live life more in integrity. They cherish those universal truths in life. They prefer to live a more peaceful life, less toxic, they prefer also more mature relationships, but at the same time they are also patient and more understanding on the feelings of other people. They also have a certain deepened sense of humility, knowing that all the good things that are happening in their life belongs to the divine, and that part of human nature is that of imperfection, but always striving towards excellence and towards that somehow unreachable goal of perfection. You value transformation, you value the process of growing, you marvel at the adventures of our daily life. There is still a lot of wonderful things that you could describe an old soul. I feel that somehow, if you're watching this video, you will understand it and you will resonate with it, even if it is not mentioned in this reflection. Just the mere word old soul somehow will bring warmth already in your heart, will bring a certain joy, a certain sense of gratitude to the divine for the wonderful lifetimes that you have lived, both the good and the bad experiences, because all of them, as you know, have enriched our life in so many ways. Now, let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card. It says here, Old soul, you have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. You are an old soul who has lived many lifetimes, and you are starting to remember them. You have wisdom beyond your years. You have experienced from a soul perspective the best and the worst life has to offer. In this lifetime, you are being asked to use this wisdom for the greater good of all those you come in contact with. Your wisdom, your words are powerful. You say things that heal people on a very deep level without even realizing what you say. This card is asking you to reconnect to that sage within. you have lifetimes of experiences and wisdom that are beginning to emerge. If you take time to connect with these hidden aspects of you, you will find that you have something of great value to share with the world. Notice when you are being called to do something new, perhaps something that you have never done before, but for some reason feel so much familiarity with, as if you have done it many times before. This is your sign, your official calling, that it is time to share your wisdom with the world. Intuitive life coaching questions. What wisdom do you have to share with the world? Is there anything that is holding you back from doing so? Are you feeling called to do something new, yet strangely familiar? If so, what? While I was reading the handbook, the word déjà vu came also. Like it's as if you've been to a place, but you haven't been there, but you somehow felt that you've been there. Or sometimes a certain situation happens and then somehow you felt that you already had a premonition that it will happen. Or a certain wisdom, as it was said in the handbook. A certain wisdom that you are encountering in this lifetime for the first time, or a certain knowledge you are encountering for the first time, and yet you feel as if you already know it. Well, if these things resonates with you, it's a good reassurance for you that somehow you already have lived several lifetimes, and maybe you need to use them, whatever wisdom that you have right now, in order to make this world a better place to live in. Well, that's it for today. I thank you for all the likes and the comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again in the near future. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.